Jesus in the book of Revelations, the Lamb worthy of all. Revelation chapter 5 verse 9 to 12 says, "And they sang a new song, saying, Worthy are you to take the scroll and to open its seals, for you were slain, and by your blood you ransomed people for God from every tribe and language and people and nation. And you have made them a kingdom and priests to our God, and they shall reign on the earth. Then I looked and I heard around the throne and the living creatures and the elders the voice of many angels, numbering myriads of myriads and thousands of thousands, saying with a loud voice, Worthy is the Lamb who was slain to receive power and wealth and wisdom and might and honor and glory and blessings." You see, this verse talks about the ceaseless worship in heaven. It actually started in Revelation chapter 4, verse 8 to 11, wherein they keep saying, Holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty. The four creators keep saying that day and night they never stop worshiping the holy God. And they join with the 24 elders and followed by the angels, who is numbered with 10,000 of thousands and thousands. The Bible declares that there is just too many worshiping the center, which is God. You see, in this worship, there's 4 characteristics that we can learn. Number 1, they worship God with enthusiasm. They're just flapping their wings. The 4 creators probably just have wings that just flapping non-stop, and they never get tired. Not just get tired, they just very excitedly doing it. Same thing, another one of their characteristic is their worship is the dedications. You see, when we sing a karaoke, we always say, I dedicate this song to this person, to your loved one. Same thing, in this one, dedicating their worship to God. The third characteristic that we can learn is the worship is so audible. It's not quiet. It can be heard. And that's why people are joining. The angels are joining. And last is worship is expressed with actions. They're giving their best. The Bible declares they are actually giving their crown to God because the worship is God. The center of our worship is God. You see, in applications, how we can apply this is we can do a ceaseless worship on earth too. With one word, obedience. Because our worship of God is through spirit and truth, with wholehearted obedience to His commands. Most importantly, worship is not exclusively about bowing to Jesus, throwing palm branches at His feet, or singing and shouting about our love for Him. It is a worship based on knowing Him, communing with Him, serving Him, and trusting Him. When we do, He receives our worship because He is worthy of all. In Romans chapter 12, verse 1 to 2, where I will close, says, Therefore, I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. For He is worthy to be worshipped of all.